Good morning, dear friends. What a blessing that God gives to us a new day, a new beginning, the power of renewal. We need to begin anew to progress. And Emmanuel, through the hands of Chico Xavier in the book Follow Me, today he brings to us a very liberating message. It's about our share. We are co-creators. He quotes Peter as in 1 Peter 2:16. He says, "Live as free people, but do not use your freedom as a cover-up for evil. Live as slaves of God." Let us see what Emmanuel has to recommend to us. Observe the care of God, constantly surrounding your steps, but very especially when inhibition and weariness come in your life. You suppose that you were unable to withstand with valor a determined change in your own life. However, you embraced with patience the imposition of the needed transformation, and an imponderable strength restituted your peace with a desire of the most ample tasks in the edification of your own happiness. You thought that you had no resources to solve a certain problem. However, you remained steady in the exact execution of your commitments given by the world. And without noticing, invisible agents erased your worries, reading the issues that were worrying you. You were afraid of the impossibility of attending to such obligations related to unexpected happenings, and they were difficult. However, you were faithful in your work, the one given to you, and now you lean on intangible support, sustaining you to fulfill them, invested in the joy of the conscience that presides the victories of the heart. You were hesitant about a certain edifying theme in public, believing yourself to be without the possibilities for certain things. However, you accepted the duty to talk for love to the companions of humanity, and spiritual help brightened your thought and your word, giving you the comfort to pass on hope and peace to the benefit of others through the threads of inspiration. Therefore, make sure how important it is for you to do your share in this or in that accomplishment before life. Divine providence gives the means above your strength so that you collaborate in the construction of the good for all due to your free will, not because of your enslaved spirit subjected to the circumstances. In synthesis, summing it up, God helps you so you can help yourself. God will always give the maximum help as long as you do not miss your share in the development and the perfection of the works of the creation, at least with the minimum that you know, that you can, that you must do. Did we get it? Isn't this a wonderful news? We get to know that God always gives us more than we will need. You need a pencil, He's going to give you 2. You need bread, He's going to give you 10. But if we don't have enough, it's because we don't need it. And we are talking not about material things. We're talking about emotional, spiritual. It's up to us to trust in God. There are people who say, I believe in God. God is great when everything is right. When challenges come, we behave like the bad students in school who look at tests, quizzes, exams, and complain. They're like, oh, I don't want to do a test. I don't want to do an exam. Oh, please don't make me study. That means life is not hard. That means we're lazy. We don't want to be. That's why we need to do our share. And now our share is what he's saying. You kept your patience. You kept your determination. You kept your courage. You kept your hope. You fulfilled your obligations. Today, somebody called me, and that's why I was a little late for this. Somebody asking for help. The housekeeper was stealing, and the problem, somebody whom that family really trusted the person, and the person failed. Isn't this sad? Yeah. But it's not sad for us. It's sad for the person who is stealing. Because as for us, it's just an expiation or a test. But the person who is doing the wrong, we feel for them. There are people who come to spiritist centers and churches and temples who say, oh, please, God, give me peace and joy. But they go to their work and they are not honest. They are not sincere. How are we going to be happy? Never, with capital letters. If you steal, if you lie, if you cheat, you're not going to be happy. Period. Pray all as you might pray. You're not going to be happy unless you change yourself. So today, Emmanuel is saying, do your share. God cannot do anything that he assigned for us to do. It's in his design. And that's why Peter said, Simon Peter, the disciple, we need to behave as free people, but according to God's will. That's why he says God's slave. But are you a slave of the world? Lying and cheating and stealing in the name of paying your bills? If you do this, if I do this, you bet happiness is far away. Health is far away. Peace, far away. So what do we need to do? Exactly what Emmanuel is saying. Do your share. Be assured how important, he says, your share is in life. We will not be happy if we do not adjust ourselves to God's laws. It was there in the Moses time before Jesus. Do not steal. Do not kill. And there are people who want to be happy stealing, killing. Because when we say, I'm free to make an abortion, I'm saying I'm free to kill. We cannot kill. Anyone imagine a defenseless life? I know this discourse for people who are dormant is too much. And it's easy. If it bothers you, you just tune out. Because this conversation is for people who really want to adjust themselves to a higher level. If I turn on the TV, I will see how the world is lost because there is no God. People are feeling slaves of the world. I don't want to be like this anymore. Do you? No, you don't. So today, we need to realize not so much what God needs to give us, but what we need to give to God, our share. Shall we, friends? Our share. Let us focus on this, adjust ourselves, and pray with confidence and joy that God is always giving us more than we need. But it is on us to do our share. Right? You and I together now in a collective prayer, thought by thought, feeling by feeling, together, shall we, friends? Dear Mother, Father God, thank you a million times for helping us understand how great you are. We feel your greatness and we are truly moved. For we feel your loving care. You love us so dearly that you care for us in ways that are unimaginable. And yet we ask you, please open our eyes to see our share. May we stop asking for things and just fulfilling your designs, bowing our heads to you humbly, feeling our smallness and your greatness and the joy of living. You are so amazing, dear God, that you created us for wonderful things. We are your children. We are light. We progress. We dream of the day that the world knows of this. Everybody deserves to know that they are children of the light, that they are awaited in their blooming divine selves. May today we fulfill our duties, pay our bills, fulfill our designs, which are yours. And each task with love, aiming at being your servants. We don't want to create strategies for anything. Just humbly following your designs. May we love the people whom you present to us. We visualize especially our beloved Spirit Society of Virginia. Each and every member, we visualize a kind embrace that comes from you. Flowers delivered to everyone. Much kindness amongst all. We visualize healing baskets being delivered to everyone at Cardiac Radio, our beloved radio station, where we make friends every day, where we feel supported and connected. Thank you for this wonderful radio that gives life to ourselves, that makes us feel connected to you, nourishing ourselves daily. We pray for everyone in the community of the Spiritist magazine, and we feel gratitude. Thank you, dear Lord, for the gift of this reincarnation, for the lessons every day, for our togetherness always. And we pray for all the people in our lives in the book of prayer, especially those who are in the need of an embrace, of healing. May they hear you, dear Lord, saying to them, "You are my beloved child. I love you, and I give you the fire of life." We breathe in and out, feeling you, dear Lord. And we rejoice. Thank you, and so be it. Isn't God wonderful? God makes us to be co-creators. He is amazing, amazing, amazing. And we, on our share, we want to do our share for our own sake, right? Let us adjust ourselves today. Let us stop the nonsense and do what is right, or else, right? Consequences, as we tell our child every day, say, remember, for every action, there's a reaction. If we want the good, we must be good. Thank you, friends, for being here with us. Thank you, Teresa from Florida. Big hug to you. Thank you, Narciso. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, John. Thank you, Slavik. Thank you, Nora. We wish you a beautiful day and night, and we look forward to being with you tomorrow in another morning.